Grace and peace multiplied to you in the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High God. I'm Brother Ron, and this is part 3 to The Love of Many Shall Wax Cold. Now, last left off with the Messiah talking in Matthew 24, verse 13, where he say, "And he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved." Well, we haven't made it to the end yet. We still haven't had the second coming of Christ. We still haven't had the Great Tribulation. We still haven't had the Battle of Armageddon. The Great Tribulation got to come first. So don't even bring me no rapture, because there ain't no such thing. Okay? The word ain't even in the book. But when you get saved, when you get your salvation, and that's not until the Messiah returns, you're going to get your spiritual perfect body. None of us are perfect. We still in this flesh body. You understand? Now, Hosea chapter 9. Hosea chapter 9, that's after the book of Daniel. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to lead up to something. Hosea chapter 9, verse 1. "Rejoice not, O Israel, for joy is other people." Telling Israel, don't rejoice like other people. And here's why. "For thou hast gone a whoring from thy God. Thou hast loved the reward upon every corn floor." Lord's telling you here, you done went after every other God but me. The one who created you, the one who was going to bless you with the blessings. But you turned your back to me and forgot me days without number. Verse 2, "The floor and the winepress shall not feed them, and the new wine shall fail in her. They shall not dwell in the Lord's land." Ooh, that's cold. "But Ephraim shall return to Egypt." Ephraim is another name for Israel. And what does Egypt mean to us? Bondage. And didn't that happen to us? Read the book of Judges. You see how our ancient forefathers went into captivity after captivity from so many different nations. It was unreal. Then the Lord saved them out of their troubles, gave them judges, you know what I'm saying? Gave them a few righteous kings and princes or whatever. And throughout all that time gave them the prophets. They didn't listen to the prophets. They didn't listen to the righteous king. Or when the righteous king died, they went right back to evil and serving other gods. Now we don't have no king today, not no flesh king. You know, so we just run a buck wild today. But the Lord saw it. He knew it was going to happen. "And they shall eat unclean things in Assyria." Lord pointing out to you his dietary law right here. In Leviticus 11, it tells you the things you are supposed to eat and the things you're not supposed to eat. Nowadays, you even got doctors telling you, hey, that pork ain't good for you. And Leviticus 11 tell you the swine is unclean to you. You ain't supposed to touch the dead carcass. You know what I'm saying? But people still eat it to their own destruction. Because in Isaiah 66, he tell you, he gonna return and he gonna devour those with fire. He gonna consume those eating swine's flesh when he returns. I bet your pastor didn't read you that, did he? But anyway, verse 4, "They shall not offer wine offerings to the Lord, neither shall they be pleasing unto him. Their sacrifice shall be unto them as the bread of mourners. All that eat thereof shall be polluted, for their bread for their souls shall not come into the house of the Lord." Ooh, that's like prophetic right there. Verse 5, what will ye do in the solemn day and in the day of the feast of the Lord?" He putting a question on the table. What you gonna do? You gonna keep running around here sleeping from woman to woman? You gonna keep running around here robbing and stealing? You gonna keep killing? You gonna keep breaking all my commandments and think you gonna be straight? Yeah, okay. Now I'm gonna skip down to verse 7. The days of visitation are come, the days of recompense are come. Israel shall know it. The prophet is a fool, that's the false prophet. The spiritual man is mad for the multitude of thine iniquity and the great hatred. This Bible is so powerful, so awesome. The Lord knows the end from the beginning. He puts everything in this book for us to learn what we need to do. Now, verse 8. The watchman of Ephraim was with my God, but the prophet is a snare of a fowler in all his ways, and hatred in the house of his God. Ooh, that's cold. And I'm a living witness to that. I'm an example to that, because when I first came into the truth, I asked the brother, I said, hey bro, can I request you on Facebook? You know what the brother told me? Nah man, I ain't on Facebook. Brother, we both walking in this truth. We both coming out of the world and paganism and tradition of man, and you gonna tell me a bold-faced lie like that? Find out him and everybody else is on Facebook. I'm like, why, brother? Anyway, what was that? That was verse 8. Okay, verse 9. They have deeply corrupted themselves, as in the days of Gibeah. Therefore he will remember their iniquity. He will visit their sins. Yes. The day is coming. You don't turn to the Lord. You got to make that change. Romans chapter 1. No, John chapter 15. Let's go to John 15. Just a few more and I'll be done. John chapter 15, beginning with verse 10. If ye keep my commandments, whoa, he keep telling you, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you. We got so much wickedness and hatred in the world. Ain't nobody loving one another. I went to an event, had a brand new suit. I was dressed appropriately. Stepped in the place, and people mean mugging me for no reason. Didn't even know me from Adam. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can pull up to a red light at an intersection. The car pull up next to you. They pull up mean mugging you. Just hatred for no reason. I'm gonna skip some of this. I'm gonna skip down to verse 25. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law. They hated me without a cause. They killed the Messiah for no reason. Just hatred. And all he did was bring the truth. You know, a lot of people going through that now. Getting persecuted and afflicted because all they doing is bringing the truth, and other people want to stick with tradition. Now, Romans chapter 1. Romans chapter 1 verse 18 says they withhold the truth and unrighteousness. And we know a lot of Sunday preachers do that. So I'm going to skip that verse 18. I'm going to go straight to 21. Romans chapter 1. Because ain't no Sunday preachers telling you about keeping the commandments. Ain't nobody telling you keep the Sabbath day. Keep the Lord's feast days, keep the dietary laws. They ain't telling you that. They all about your money. Verse 21. Because that, when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were they thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into the image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Verse 25, I'm going to skip down. Who changed the truth of God into a lie. They're doing that today. You know, 2 Timothy chapter 3 talks about the wickedness of the world. Men lovers of themselves, proud, blasphemers, truce breakers, unthankful, unholy. I just read a little bit about that. But in Proverbs chapter 6, it says, these 6 things that the Lord hates, 7 are an abomination unto him. Do you know your brother Esau did all those things? But Deuteronomy 23 says, thou shalt not abhor an Edomite, because he is thy brother. No matter what he did, let him fulfill prophecy. Let him go and build that 3rd temple. He's just going to fulfill prophecy, but you cannot be evil and wicked like the world. You got to come out of the world. Grace and peace multiply.